dad, and apparently they've got a snake near their RV lot, and they're a little bit concerned about it. From what I gather, from what Dad's explained, he's saying it's about 18 inches long and at least as big as round of his thumb. Now, it's light brown in color, and it's got crisscrossing bands that are yellowish to white. Very good chance this is going to be a juvenile eastern diamondback rattlesnake, Rattlesnake horribus. So, being that I'm an old park ranger and did a lot of work with herps, aka snakes, I'm going to make a U-turn and head back to Mom and Dad's and see if we can find it and relocate it so it doesn't cause me any trouble. So, you never know when a small adventure is going to break out with the gang from Real Nerve TV. This ought to be fun. Okay, so I got this little eastern diamondback rattler that was at my mom and dad's, and so I came out and caught it, and I'm going to relocate it so that you know, we don't have any further issues with him. But he's a pretty good looking little rattler, and going to take care of him. Yeah, it's cool stuff. Check him out. Okay, so as you saw, it certainly is an eastern diamondback rattlesnake, again, Rattlesnake horribus, juvenile. Beautiful, beautiful specimen of an animal. I really don't care to kill these animals unless it's absolutely necessary. Here in Florida, they're extremely important to our environment. The fact that we have roughly 6 venomous snakes in Florida: the eastern diamondback rattlesnake, the pygmy rattlesnake. In some occasions, we do have the canebrake rattlesnake. Of course, we have the eastern water moccasin. We have the eastern coral snake, and we have the rare occasion in some parts of the panhandle of the copperhead. So these, all these except for the eastern coral snake are in the pit viper family, but they're very important to the environment here in Florida, as we have a lot of insects and a lot of bugs and a lot of small rodents and other types of food sources, pest animals that the diamondbacks feed on. So, you know, he really wasn't a threat directly at that point. Juvenile, typically a bite by a juvenile rattlesnake, it's not going to be any fun. You can get some treatment, and you know, it'll go away over time. You'll have some flesh damage and things like that. So what I've done is I've taken the snake, I've got him with me. He's down here in a coffee can. Let me see if I can show you. Yep, he's right down there. Hello. And so he's down there, and what I've done is, in Florida, it's against the law to release anything to a state park and other state lands, so you can't release the animal in a place like that. However, if you can get permission in a private piece of land, it's fine to do that. So I've taken him a good distance away because I don't want him trying to go back. There is some record in pit viper tracking, them going back 6 to 7 miles. So we're about 20 miles away, private piece of property. We're going to let him go here. So let's see if we can release him real quick and let him get back out to the wild. And I'm going to get out of the house and make some taco salad. So here we go. All right, dude. I went ahead and taped the lid on because, well, you never know when an accident might occur, and the last thing you want to have is have that lid come off and survive the accident but got bit in the head by a rattlesnake. That wouldn't look real good. So, all right, so we're just going to remove the tape from the can. And he's a little worked up, obviously. He's not thrilled about being in a can. Sorry about the camera angle here, one-handed. Don't want to get bit. Been down that track before, and it's not a whole lot of fun. All right, so let's see if we can get the lid off here. All right, so there he is in the can. He is coiled back, so he's a little upset. We're just going to tip the can over, and he's already rattling a little bit. Let's see if we can encourage him. Come out. There he is. And there he goes. And just like that. Look how he disappears, man. Camouflage, perfect. He's gone. So, we did our conservation effort today here on Real Nerve TV. You know, don't do this at home. I've got a lot of years experience. It was not something you do, okay? If you have a pest like this, you need to get rid of it. Go ahead and call a trained professional, licensed trapper, someone like that to take care of it for you. Not the gang from Real Nerve TV. But it was cool for me. I do miss those days of park ranger. All right, gang, I'm going to get back to it.